Let in a little joy. Let in a little joy. Let in a little light. Let in a little light. So every little thing gonna be alright. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room for dancing. Let in a little joy. Let in a little light on Sunday night with peace and love and tune.
You lovelies, thank you for being here with us. We're so blessed to be in your presence. We're so blessed to be on this planet at this time with you, creating more loving kindness in this world.
You know, there's in chaos you need an anchor, calm, and the eye of the storm. And the eye of the storm is the center of our hearts and being presence with loving kindness. And that's really all that matters. If we're anchored there with a fierce love and devotion to ourselves, to each other, and to this incredible earth, then there's nothing we can't do together. There's nothing we can't create. But we have to stand strong and firm and clear in our vision of what we want to see in the world that we want to live in. And not only that, we have to embody it within ourselves. So we have to give ourselves the gift. You don't have to do anything, you know, but it's a choice. Give yourself the gift of being nurturing and caring to yourself. You deserve it.
Especially in these times, you know, there are so many of us who feel tossed about and caught in the middle of these storms right now, especially people who are in the highest risk of being swept up by the tides of these storms. And it's an important time to recognize within ourselves if there's our deep sorrow, our anguish, our heartbreak, you know, and just remember that there is something that even when we feel like we're falling from the sky, there's something that will open our wings and carry us, and to never let go of that hope and that truth.
If you feel despair and heartbroken over the cruelty and the separation that we're seeing around us, you're not alone. And something will open your wings. Carry you when you don't have It will. It really, really will. It really, really will.
That's what I thought you just said. Willy, willy, will.
Willy, willy, will. As you wish, if you will it, so shall it be. So will it for yourself. That's what being nurturing to yourself is, willing yourself health and joy and abundance and peace and purpose and fulfillment. Will those things for yourself. Be kind to yourself.
Yes, and be kind. This is, their motto, right? Be for mighty kindness. Be kind to ourselves, each other, and the earth.
Right.
It has to start there. You have to have some substance to draw from. So you've got to be feeding and nurturing yourself before you can give to others. But then when you have taken care of yourself and you give to others, it is that connection and the feeling of giving and knowing that you have affected another's life, that you have, that will pull you out of despair. Mm-hmm. That will make you feel like you're doing something. Mm-hmm. And part of why we feel despair is because it's like we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But do something.
Give yourself something to do. Because we can all do something, no matter what it is. We can make phone calls, we can text, we can march, we can organize, we can run for office, we can write editorials, we can talk to our friends and our family, we can show up in the streets, we can show up as advocates for our neighbors.
We can talk to strangers, listen with our whole hearts, Mm-hmm. Just when you see people out, especially, I've always done that, but I've just been trying more and more. If it's someone that I know is on the margins right now, I just go the extra mile to try to have a warm and meaningful exchange, that smile, that knowing look, that place that they know that they've made connection with you and that you're a safe person and you're a person who cares. And there's just so many different ways that we can show up and embrace all those who are just feeling isolated and alone right now.
Because we're all in this together. It's all for one and one for all. And the more we can really change and shift the consciousness of where we're headed, because what we can do is anchor in the opposite of fear, which is what this regime wants for us. We can anchor in love. We can anchor in kindness and in growth and in creativity and regeneration. So we stand strong in our vision for the world we want to live in, how we want to take care of ourselves, each other, and our neighbors in this earth. And we find a way that we can participate in this community, because we need all hands on deck right now. So whatever it is that you can do, what organization speaks to you, everyone needs help. Oh, see?
Let me work on that while you
wait.
I'm not sure. I think it's right here. I know what it is. It's okay. We're still on. It's just
okay. Ooh.
I can see it's here on my.
No, that was. What was that? What is this? Where are we now? We are in the fight for our country, for ourselves, for our neighbors. We're in the fight for this earth. We are really, truly in times to step up and join and do what you can to support your neighbor and to give back to society and our community, because we need strong leaders with positive and a vision that supports all people. And that's what this song is about. This song is about when we stand together, we are so mighty. And there are more of us than there are of people who don't want to be kind.
And we have superpowers that have unlimited resources. It's called love. It's called kindness. It's called grace. It's called goodness. It's called all of these things that this is the most amazing thing. You'll never run out of it if you're willing to share it and give it.
It's a powerful force. And united, when we all stand together, there's nothing that can stand against that, because it's really powerful. And this song is about us recognizing that we are all one. And together we can create another world that's possible. Chains rusted by the tears from years being caged. You can tell the story, you can dream the dream. You can be the fury or the peace that sets us free. Hear the call. Hear the this is the beginning.
The beginning.
Oh, the beginning.
Oh, the beginning.
Oh, the beginning.
Oh, the beginning.
Do not be afraid.
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 Love, 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 love. House of cards will tilt, tumble, and fall. We won't build or break down all the walls. Hear the call, hear the call, hear the call. All for one and one for all for one for all. All for one for all. Another world is possible. Another world is possible.
It starts with that, a vision that another world is possible, that another
Absolutely.
world is actually already here.
We can hear her
Yes.
on a quiet morning.
We can see
We
her,
can hear her
in
breathing.
your soul's eyes and your open hearts and who you are.
Arunda Roy.
What did you say?
Well, I was trying to say, the woman whose quote that is, and I think I'm saying it wrong, a woman with the last name Roy, Arunda. Yeah, but anyway, you know what we're saying. Because, woo, sister child, we are living in times where we get to learn some deep lessons about love and strength and community, and what kind of country we want to live in, and how much strength and how much commitment we have to our children and to our grandchildren and to our communities and to this earth and to the non-human world. What? To animals and to plants and to water, to air. I was listening to Zimmerman. She wrote Sweetgrass and Braiding Sweetgrass. And she was saying, Robin Zimmerman, she was saying we think about life in such capitalistic ways, like we buy something, then we own it. And there's no more relationship. The relationship is severed. It's just now you. But when you see life as a gift, when someone gives you something, you have gratitude, right? Oh, it's something you treasure. You have such gratitude, and then you want to give something back. Well, to understand nature as the earth as a gift, as this existence with all things as a gift, then we have a much deeper relationship with life around us. And this is the building blocks, the foundation of where we can go to next as a society.
And we can even practice that with the things you're talking about. You know, when you take the time, when you actually go out and purchase something, to think about the hands that labored to create this, the minds that ingeniously invented this thing. You know, there's so many levels of thanks, and that the elements of this thing came from this beautiful earth. There's just so many ways to deepen our existence here and be more connected to how we're present here, what we're interacting with, who we're interacting with in loving ways, in grateful ways.
And we are so excited because we are getting to be vessels for a mighty kindness to pour through. And mighty kindness is back to back, baby.
And mighty kindness never left.
Thank you.
But it's getting mighty again.
And we are so excited because we need each other right now more than ever. And so we were so honored by the people. We put out a call for them to come and be a part of the Mighty Kindness message of what it's about. Unity and community and diversity and supporting one another from all walks of life.
And so what you're speaking about is our video that we just released called A Mighty Kindness is Gathering.
And it was full of the first black female president of the ACLU of Kentucky, Miss Amber Duke, former state representative Miss Attica Scott, who continues to educate and advocate. Carla Wallace, who's been standing up with and for all people of color and using her privilege as service her whole life. Just beautiful. So many. I shouldn't even start naming names.
We can't, because there's so many local leaders
and
that
Ron
were
Whitehead,
present.
Poet extraordinaire, and
it goes on and on.
It just goes on and on. So we want to share the video with you, and we hope that you'll share it and share the message of Mighty Kindness. We're having Anne and Suzanne. We're in the video. We're having a hoot 18th and 19th of October. At
the Via Calori Festival, there'll be a Mighty Kindness area. So we'll be Mighty Kindness at Via Calori.
At the Big Four Bridge waterfront.
Then on November 1st, we're having a Southern Indiana Sew In Mighty Kindness in Huntingburg, Indiana.
At the Huntingburg City Park.
Right, at League Stadium, where they filmed A League of Their Own. So
it's going to be such a beautiful community, both of them, all of them. And so we really feel like this message of stepping up, stepping with, each other, and
finding strength and strength in our diversity, finding unity in diversity. It's so important that everyone feels it and knows that they matter, that they belong, that they're cherished, that they are held in the embrace of our communities and in our hearts.
And if we all stand together, then there'll be no enemy, right?
There'll be no other.
There'll be no other. So we want to create a mighty presence of loving kindness on this earth. There's so many of us who truly try to live in this space. And so we want to honor who we are and how we are with each other. So here's the Mighty Kindness video. We're going to take a short break. We love you.
You're not alone. We are here. You belong. You matter. You're cherished. Our destinies are entwined. We love diversity. We put unity in community with compassion and grace. We embrace our shared humanity in honor of our service to democracy, to ourselves, the earth, and to each other. We joyfully join this movement of radical kinship, because kindness is the only strength there is, empowered by empathy, emboldened by equity. Let's keep building a world where everyone is cared for, where everyone feels their worth. There's a quiet, steady power in standing side by side, not in spite of our differences, but because of them. Together, we are stronger. Together we create the world in which we wish to live. When we stand with, for, and by each other, we become a mighty kindness. In a circle of solidarity, we bring the dream to life. Love is the answer. A mighty kindness is the way.
So love all those people and just love every single person poured their whole heart and spirit out.
You feel their energy.
Oh my gosh.
It's so...
But kindness is contagious. Love is contagious, and as we said there, love is the answer. Kindness is the way. We truly believe that, and we've experienced it And
Did you say love is the answer?
and kindness is the way.
Huh.
Oh, we should do a song that asks us a very important question. But before we do, this next song we're going to do is a Michael Franti song. It's called Is Your Love Enough? Or Love Enough. I'm not sure if the is your is on there, but he asks a very important question in this song. Is your love enough? Or can you love some more? And so this week we were listening to a teacher, Asha, who was telling a story about a devotee of Jesus who had a near-death experience. And when he died, Jesus met him, and the question that Jesus asked him was, how have you loved? And he said it just broke him open. He could barely even utter a word. And so Jesus asked it again, just one question, how have you loved? And I know from, when my dad was in the hospital in his last days, all that he could think about was who he loved and how he had loved, and was there any chance to love some more? And that is the question that we have to ask of ourselves. How have we loved? How are we loving? Can we love some more? Is our love enough, or can we just love a little bit more? And we know you can. We know we can. And that's what this world needs more of.
It's a fierce love. Don't mistake love for weakness. It's a fierce and mighty love. Can you love some more? Is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love some more? Is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love? What Mother Nature gives, mankind refused to let live, taking the universe in their own hands. Oh yes, Lord, short-circuiting the positive, charging the negative, causing the most unusual circumstances. Every day we rise again, but our love will fight again, knowing that our hearts will receive our love's token. Blessed words to speak again, lovely words will do, my friend, for us to live in this here garden of Eden. Tell me, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love some more? Is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love some more? Is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you What language do you laugh in? What language do you cry in? Language do you dance in? Make romance in? Oh yes, Lord. What language do you make love in? Pray to the above in. Language are your tears. What language are your fears? Tell me, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love some more? Is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love some more? Is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Yeah, is your love enough? Can you love more, 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 more? Mighty, 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 mighty. More love, more love, more love. More love, more love, more love.
It
More
feels
love,
so
more love, more
good
love.
to
More
give
love,
more
more
love and give more kindness. Right, guys?
It's our best
Hope.
and strongest and most joyful tool as a weapon. Not a weapon. We don't even need weapons. It's a tool to crush the old paradigm and welcome in.
Well, I like
shatter the glass of the illusion.
And if we remember that I liked how Asha was talking about this week, that not darkness and light, but shadow and light.
Yeah.
And just remember, these things that we're witnessing, there's shadows blocking the light, but the light, think about when you've gone up in an airplane above the clouds, the light, even though if it's a fully cloudy sky, the light is always shining, it's stronger, and just these clouds and these shadows are trying to
Wouldn't
block
be
it right
shadows
now.
if you weren't surrounded by light.
And there, we're back there. There wouldn't be shadows if you weren't surrounded by light. Remember that you're surrounded by light.
You are not alone. Reach out and join an organization that's fighting for love and kindness and creation and possibility and protection of people's health care and rights and the preservation of our democracy and all those very, very important things. We need everyone to show up as the fullness of themselves and to follow their bliss. What's your passion? Just do more love in what you're passionate about. Put some love there. And
be a part of our mighty kindness that's growing and gathering and going to do more to show up in our community and hopefully inspire in your community actions that are the same, to show up in ways that are creative, in ways that that show the way, that show the way of kindness, that demonstrate that love is the answer. And remember, this is so important. Listen with your whole heart. There's not enough listening going on. There are people out there that deep down are crying out, and they just need us to listen and be present. And that's one of the most loving and kind things you can do.
If you can melt a heart, you never have to shoot a gun. You know? If we can get to a heart that just wants to feel and feel connection, then we'll just never need war again, will we? We'll just learn how the root of the problem is, right? And so let's just really, truly deepen in the possibility of that vision being real, because we're in charge. And what the mass consciousness believes to be so is what is so. So we just have to be strong in our kindness and our vision for this world.
And feed that consciousness with goodness.
Yes, and strength. We love you.
We love you so much. Right on cue.